Hello and welcome back to homeschoolcurriculumcenter.com. We are your source for curriculum reviews and resources. We give you information on everything homeschool, including top curriculum choices, free curriculum options, best online curriculum, and resources for every subject. So, welcome back. Thank you for joining us on today. We are back with another great homeschooling resource. Go ahead and hit subscribe so you can be notified when we upload videos on the latest homeschooling resources. Remember, if you want access to this curriculum and also know how to use it in your homeschool, watch this video in its entirety. I will give you the ins and outs of how to use this curriculum that's available online. Today's curriculum is a free curriculum option in the subject area of writing. So it is from Writing Rockstars. This is the Skills Mastery Online Curriculum. And so it is called End Blank Page Terror Forever. So if you know with your children, if they're staring at a blank page and trying to figure out what to write, this particular free writing curriculum will help them to get over the hump and be able to write and put their ideas on paper. So this is 24 free writing tools and a guidebook that teaches your kids how to organize content, take notes with ease, and make them confident writers. So teaching writing to your kids can be hard, but it doesn't have to be, right? So you can access and download this free workbook that shows you how to bypass the blank page. So when you give your students a writing assignment and they don't know what to write, can't think of any ideas, this will help them to get over that hump of just staring at a blank page. So they do include 24 writing tools, mainly graphic organizers that will help your children to get those ideas down on paper and then therefore turn those ideas into a writing assignment. So all you need to do on their website is click entering your name and your email address, and then you will click download ebook now. So I have already downloaded this ebook guide. Let me show you a quick peek at it, and you can download your copy as well. It is totally for free. So remember, this is from Writing Rockstars. It's a skill mastery online assignment, and it's called In Blank Page Terra Forever. So there are 24 writing tools here to help your children to organize those ideas, take notes, and help them to become confident writers. So they have their information. Here's about the author here and her background there and how she ended up writing this book. And so this ebook is for anyone who is trying to help a struggling student with a writing project to get over that intimidation of writing. So as you go through the ebook, she'll give you some tips in here of how to use this book. There are printable graphic organizers here with explanations and directions on how to use them and when to use each one. So depending on the purpose of a particular writing assignment, there's a different graphic organizer that is needed. So the table of contents, you go there to find the right graphic organizer for your current writing project. When you visit the corresponding page number, read the definition explanations to make sure it's the right one for your writing project. You will print out the graphic organizer and start writing down their ideas in single words or brief phrases with dashes and bullets. Before you know it, you'll have plenty of content ideas plain right in front of your children so they can write those papers. All right. So let's see here. So they do have some instructional icons here. So when you see these, you'll know what they mean. Okay. And then you go on to the information. So here is what is included in this 24 informational guide here. So as she mentioned, there are different what's called graphic organizers. So depending on the type of writing you're having your child to do, let's say it's a persuasive writing or expository or narrative, there's a different graphic organizer for that particular writing. So you can see she has them all listed here. So sequence chain, mind map, description wheels, right for descriptive writing there. Venn diagram, use it for comparative writing there. Cause and effect chart, a T chart, fact and opinion writing there. Timeline, character map, story map, plot development. So these, the character, story, and plot are for narrative writing. Okay, so story writing there. Details and main idea, use the expository writing there. Simple problem and solution. This is definitely like a climax there. So mainly for story and narrative writing. Decision making model, problem solving, more decision making there, graphic organizer. Proposition, so arguments and reasons. It's more like persuasive writing. Okay. Perspectives, that's more like an opinionated writing there. So part, whole, pie chart, wheel of civilization, pie chart, classifying information, concept definition with attributes and examples. So as you look here through her guide, here is the first set, the first graphic organizer. So here is what's called a graphic organizer. So it's like a picture or a chart that you will plug in words and phrases, and it helps you to guide you through that thought process or guide your child through the thought process. So this is a sequence change. So as she mentioned here, the author, she gives you the definition of what this particular graphic organizer is. When do you use it? Okay. You will use this for narrative essays, for personal statement essay, and also expository essay. It tells you how you will lead and use that graphic organizer for that particular writing. So the sequence chain can be used for note taking and preparing for an expository writing, narrative essay, and personal statement essay, like those requested in college applications. So great prep there. So how to use it? Put what happened first in the first box and continue with what happened in the next box, and so on until you get to the end. Our graphic organizer has 6 boxes, but if you need more, keep going on the back, keep going, adding more boxes there. So this one's good for narrative writing, okay, expository writing, like what's asked for in college writing. The next graphic organizer is a mind map. Mind map. So you can take a picture. Here's a mind map. Here's what it looks like here. You put your topic in the middle, and then you write different ideas about that particular topic. So as she mentioned, she gives you a definition of what a mind map is. Then she gives you when you would use this particular graphic organizer. So the mind map can be used to brainstorm ideas for any type of project. On a mind map, you can jot down ideas of both fiction and nonfiction writing, both narrative and expository, and they've got 2 different arrangements of the mind map for you on the next 2 pages. So here is one organization graphic here, and here is the next one. So it depends on what your child likes most. If they're more of a circle person or a rectangular square person here, but they can use this one here as well. These are mind maps. So you put the topic in the middle, and then you branch off with your different ideas about that topic. Those ideas will then lead to them writing about that particular topic. So that way they're not staring at a blank page when it begins to writing. They have their ideas down on the paper and they can begin writing and making sentences from those ideas. Those sentences turn into paragraphs, paragraphs turn into essays, and they have a full 3, 4, or 5 paragraph essay from just jotting down those ideas. So as you can see here, she goes to the different graphic organizers. Here's a description wheel. And so she tells you how to use that one, when you would use it. And then here's what you would print off for your children to use. And then she has a Venn diagram for comparison. It also goes into here's a Venn diagram here. This is where you compare things. You tell how they're different on the outside and how they're alike in the middle. You use it comparing 2 things there. Here is a cause and effect chart. So as you can see, she gives you clear definitions of when to use it, how to use it. That's very good information there. And then the actual cause and effect chart. So the blank page is what you would print out for your child to write on. This one has a different view and setup there as well that you can use. So 2 options there. There is a T chart here. So when you would use a T chart there for pros and cons, comparing things, okay? And then you continue to print off the T chart there. And so if I were using this, I would definitely go through each and every different one of these graphic organizers to give your child different options for using for writing. Definitely explain when to use, and that way when it comes time to write an essay or they have a repertoire of information of what to go from, of how to write. Here's a timeline matrix. This would be definitely great for gathering information from like historical events, writing a historical fictional piece. So definitely lots of great graphic organizers here that will help students to get their ideas down on paper and then use those ideas to therefore transfer into an actual narrative or a story or an essay. So definitely head on over to this website here where you can grab this guide. It is called writingrockstars.com. Writingrockstars.com. All you do is enter in your name, your email, and you'll be able to download the ebook immediately. It's an immediate download. If you are in need of other writing resources, we have a full playlist on our channel of writing and grammar resources, all things English and language arts. So definitely head on over to our channel, click on that grammar and writing playlist, and binge watch so you find the right resources for your children to become great writers. There is also a guide available at Homeschool Reading Resources that also includes a list of homeschool grammar and writing resources as well. So grab this guide. It's a free instant download at homeschoolreadingresources.com. Remember to share this video with other homeschooling families so they have this information also. Don't forget, you need to subscribe so you can be notified when we upload videos on the latest homeschooling resources. Also, check out our description box. There are so many links in there. And remember, happy homeschooling.